For EA Sports, I'm Reese Davis, Jesse Palmer, and David Pollack with me. Guys, can't wait to get this started. Fresno State will kick it off, and we will be underway. And he takes this from inside the 5. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. So Hawaii's offense will take the field first. So the last time these two got together, the nails were chewed down to the cuticles. It was a barn burner. Think we get another one of those, Jesse?
I certainly hope so, Reese. And I know that mental toughness is very cliche in all of sports, especially college football. And David, it's something that coaches are always harping on. But this is one of those games. The team that's most mentally tough at the end, they probably win.
Especially in rivalry games, especially in big moments, especially when there's more to it than just a game. So I think that this is something that who can focus, who can stay disciplined, who can stay tough and keep and block out all the noise.
Trying play action. Lost one deep down the right side. And it's incomplete after taking a shot on second down. They're staring at third.
Well, this defense was ready for go balls. Against this receiver and his speed, he's one of the fastest in the country. They knew this quarterback was going to try to take the top off the defense. That time they couldn't link up, but if you're on defense, just know.
And the Heat gets there, and they get him down at the 14-yard line. The Rainbow Warriors line up to punt it away. First time we've seen their punt team this afternoon. Slips a tackle, and he's got room. Touchdown, Fresno State, stealing a score on special teams. Now that is a play that will get your sidelines into the game with that touchdown.
And you could see once he left everybody in the dust and he was going to the house, the sidelines going nuts. What a big-time play to take the lead. Defense did its job. Now special teams coming through in a big way.
And a really nice job by the kick team to get down there and make sure they limit that return. Hawaii ready to go back to work on offense. They went 3 and out on their first possession, now to see if they can be more productive this time around. Davis will throw. Spits it out to the back. Catch in the middle, it's Ivory. Now they've got a little room to work with. They're out to the 28 with a first down. And the Rainbow Warriors headed quickly to the line. The give out of the gun. How about this sophomore stopping him short of the first down line? Backed up now, here's second and long. You guys have both played in rivalry games, so what did you do to keep yourself locked in during that week of preparation, David?
Well, you try to keep your emotions in check, but it's really, really hard to do because a lot of times the hatred is so strong. The emotions are so real. The coaches get super tight, and they start talking about things, Jesse, so you don't just treat it as another game.
No, it's hard to handle the anxiety leading up to those games, not just because of what it means to your season, but because of what the fans are saying, what your coaches are saying, what your family and friends are saying, understanding how important those rivalries are.
Yeah, nice job by the defense staying glued to him, getting him on the ground as soon as he catches the football, knowing he's a threat. I'm not going to let this guy get out of my sights. Nice job by the D.
He's got it. Turning it on. Chopping up this defense, and they've got it all the way down to the 23. The Rainbow Warriors with the 1st and 10.
And after that long completion for the first down, did you see everybody sprinting to the line of scrimmage offensively? They want to go tempo right now.
Just too much heat that time, and they knock him down at the 31. And the Rainbow Warriors trying to find their way forward after the big loss on the last play. Grabbed over the middle. It's Nakua. And a good job of coverage by that defense. Just a short pickup.
Really nice job by the defense, keeping everything in front of you in that situation and rallying to the football, and now you're rewarded with 3rd and long. So we'll see on this next play if they do the same thing here or if they sell out and bring the blitz.
It's complete to the right. There is nowhere to go. He has stopped, and it'll be 4th down from the 23. And they're going to head out to line up for a field goal. That thing would have hit a string in the middle of the uprights. Perfect. That'll bring him to within 4. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. The returner will field it and bring it back. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. So Fresno State's offense has its first opportunity of the day. Last time we saw these guys, it was a rather forgettable experience for this quarterback. He turned the football over, he got sacked. Just not a good day at all, Jesse.
Well, the defense was able to rattle him. They hit him often, they hit him early, they got sacks on him, and then he started feeling it. His eyes came down, he started floating the ball over the middle of the field and putting it into trouble and got picked off. So it's important in this one, David, up front, they do a better job of helping him stay on his feet to get into a rhythm.
The best quarterbacks in the history of the game, when you continue to hit them, they become very human, and they start to rush their thought process. So he got hit early, and he got hit often last week, and that's why they lost. Position 1, objective number 1 today. Protect him, keep him upright, let him get some confidence.
Now from the 36-yard line, it's 1st and 10. Wants to go up top on 1st down. Catch in the middle, it's Teray. Brings him down at the 48. It's a gain of 15 and a 1st down.
Great job by the offense. Listen, if the defense is going to sit back in zone, you know what you got to do. Run those crossers across the formation. Those guys that are looking at the quarterback, they're not trying to pick up receivers all the time. Make those precise throws, right in those holes, get those 1st downs, get those big chunks.
Well, you live by the blitz, you die by the blitz. That time the defense called it at the perfect time. The linebacker able to make the stop on a short gain.
And from the offense's perspective, that's probably making a little something out of nothing. Got room at the 35. They'll make the stop, but not before they use the screen beautifully and pick up the 1st down. New set of downs after the completion. Makes the catch. It's Polk. He hauled that one in and got it down to the 15-yard line.
My goodness, this offense has got it rolling. They might put up a 50-burger. This defense, they don't have any answers right now. They're going to have to figure something out.
The Bulldogs didn't start this drive with great field position, but they have movement. Got some room, headed to the goal line. And he waltzes in for the score. Touchdown, Bulldogs!
This running back was not going to be denied. Nice blocking up front to create a hole for this running back, and he was able to take advantage.
They're getting set to kick it away, and that last score took a little oomph out of this crowd. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. Out of the gun, the running back has it. Forges ahead, picks up about 3 to the 29. The Rainbow Warriors come to the line in the hurry-up.
And that wasn't a big game, but look at the offense. Right back on the ball, ready to call a play, ready to go fast.
And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield. Offense breaks the huddle on 3rd down. This could be a pivotal moment in this game as we open the 2nd period and they try to find a way to answer. So they go back to work after the break, and it is 3rd down. Davis looking to pass. And the pass rush is effective, and they tackle him at the 19. And the Rainbow Warriors will bring the punt team onto the field. He might just try to keep it away from this guy after a house call came after the first punt. Coverage team was down there to corral him. They made the stop, and they'll mark it at the 39. Fresno State takes over, and the offense will go back to work. Man, what a drive that was the last time they had it. Basically the length of the field. Much better starting point this time. Throws to the tight end. Fires into traffic. Intercepted. And they'll drag him down after a good return on the interception. They'll start this drive going to the air. And it's incomplete. If you're going to take a hit like that, you might as well hang on to the ball.
Not many receivers like to get hit. They just don't, okay? They're prima donnas. That's what they are. That's who they are. Nice job by the defender. You could tell he was catching the football. He was going to put a hit on him to make sure he had to think about something later, and you could see the ball pop out and fall to the ground.
And the Bulldogs come to the line on 3rd and short, looking to keep this drive moving. Got a man. It's Polk. And he's down at the 41. That's a first down. These two guys, just on the same wavelength, they make clutch connections all the time.
And that's practice, man. That's all summer. That's all spring. Just so many hundreds and thousands of balls where you know exactly when that guy's going to break. You know he's a stud. You're going to feed him, especially on these 3rd down situations.
Didn't get much on 1st down. It's 2nd and 9. There he goes. Good pick up there. They'll move the chains, and they're set up at the 41. Fresno State moving it quickly down the field. Looking to throw on 1st down. A strike downfield. He's stopped and forced out of bounds just short of the 10-yard line. They'll mark it at the 11.
Yeah, and the quarterback knew exactly where he wanted to go with the football, had time, spins the ball deep. Nice job by this offense, understanding what the defense is giving them and creating the explosive play.
He'll be wrestled out of bounds at about the 7-yard line.
This is a defense that's going to be aggressive, and they're not going to just sit back and rush 4 guys on that play. They're going to send the blitz. You're getting smaller, faster guys fighting fire with fire. You know this quarterback is athletic, but we've got fast guys too, and that time, that was a great play call defensively.
His defense fully aware that he can run. They stop him after a short gain. Boy, they'd love to move the sticks here and take a shot at it on 1st and goal. They'll go to the air on 3rd and short. Intercepted. A first-half turnover can swing momentum.
And another mistake by this. Listen, he is an elite quarterback. He's really, really good. He's pressing too much. Jesse, the #1 job of a quarterback, you better protect the football. I don't care how good you are, you better protect it.
Yeah, you just got to take what the defense is giving you, and I agree, David. It looks like right now he's trying to force the big play instead of just checking it down or throwing away. He's got to do a better job working through his progressions right now. He's got tons of talent, but he's making bad decisions.
He's got his man downfield. And a little more space. Open up that playbook even more as they pick up the first down out to the 30.
All right, defense, you got to turn the page. You just gave up an explosive play through the air, but here comes the offense going quickly. You got to get lined up now and get ready for another one.
Fires to the big fella. Really good concept there to get things going and use the tight end early.
Yeah, I mean, just such a great job on 1st down, setting up an easier 2nd down. Understanding I don't always have to push the ball down the field, but see the tight end, make the throw. No, it's not a big gain. It makes life really easy on me on 2nd down.
This senior showed some serious arm strength firing that one in for the first down. From the gun, they'll try to impose their will. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. The Rainbow Warriors moving quickly to the line. It's a draw. They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple.
That's really worrisome if I'm the head coach, watching my run game suffer the way it has early in this game. And that's why you're down by a lot of points right now. The only way you're going to change the scoreboard is if you're able to find a way to start running it. So if you can't do it with your running backs, you got to think about QB runs, jet sweeps. You got to find ways to have balance and be able to get it done on the ground.
Fires to the wideout. Finds space on the right. That'll be enough for the first down as they mark it down. Plenty of time to work, not any time to waste as they take over here in the final 2 minutes of the half. Toss sweep to the left. At the 35, he's loose. That's the kind of play that can really get you going as they have a first down at the 43.
This play works for one reason. You toss the ball quickly to the left, receivers have to block. Once that running back gets on the perimeter, you're going nowhere if those receivers aren't committed to getting on those DBs, locking on them, running their feet. That's not their first priority. I know they're going to catch the ball more than they're going to block. Nice job blocking on that toss.
Quarterback adjusting the pattern. Back to pass. He's taking the shot. And they can't hook up, going for the big play on second down. Now it's third down. The Bulldogs are at the line looking to convert on third and short. He's looking to throw on third and short. And that's incomplete. A defender all over him. Knocked the ball to the ground. Fourth down coming up. They're throwing for it on fourth down. Here's a hit. Still running at the 35. Oh, he's got some space. Knocked out of bounds. They're in the red zone. Mark it at the 17, and they are set up. Fresno State back to work with a fresh set of downs. They're looking to pass from the red zone. And he is finding wide open defenders all over the field. His third interception of the day. And they'll inside 30 seconds to play in the half. We'll see how aggressive they are on this drive. To the air on first down. Gets it out quickly. He snagged it, but he'll be stopped short of the first down. Good, solid pickup on that play. Quick timeout from the offense to save precious seconds. Just a few seconds remaining here as they try to put something up before halftime. Looking downfield, and time is running short. Throws for the tight end. The pass falls incomplete, and there are 8 seconds left.
Well, the quarterback knew he wanted to go to his tight end on that play. He's a big physical target, but it was the hit on the play that forced the incompletion.
He'll throw on third down. Grab near the marker. It's Teray. Third down conversions are huge, and they've got one, and they're at the 35. That's going to wrap up the first half here, and now we join Kevin with the halftime update.
Guys, rivalry games always bring out a ton of emotions, and they were on full display in that first half.
Number 12, set to kick this one away.
Here he comes from inside his own 5. He gets a block. He is electric in the return game, and that one has the offense set up nicely. Trying to set the tone on the ground in the third. This time he doesn't get loose, and finally the defense gets him bottled up behind the line. Not what they had in mind to start this drive. Here comes 2nd and 13.
And if this defense wants to get back in the football game, they've got to match the physicality of this offense. And that's a great start here in the second half. Like coming out, not letting them run the football, being the more physical and more aggressive team.
Third and long from the 42. If they can get some of it, it might give them a chance to go for it on fourth down.
And I like what the quarterback did to finish the run. He buys a little bit of time, scrambles out to his left, and as a right-handed quarterback, you really understand you got to square those shoulders while you're running, which can be difficult if you want to throw an accurate throw like he did right there.
Caught in the backfield. It's Weeks. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. And the Bulldogs with myriad options after that big pickup on first down. Looking to fire. Oh, they're after him. Those two not on the same page. It's incomplete. Defense trying to come up with a stop on third and short from the 37. Looking to throw again. Using the quick game. just what they'd hoped for on third down as they've got a first at the 32. Fresno State moving it quickly down the field. Looking downfield on first down. Sets up the screen. Breaks into the open. They drag him down, but not before he's moved the chains, and the screen pass is effective. All the way down to the 15-yard line. It's first down. Trying to cap this drive with the pass. And this will be incomplete. A big hit there forces second down. 8th play of the drive coming up. On second down, he'll try to make the connection this time. On target. They've got it down to the 3-yard line. Really well done on that throw and catch.
You know, it's a nice throw by the QB there. When you're throwing to running backs, you got to make it easy on them. So you want to put it right on their body, make the catch simple, and let them go and work it.
And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Fresno State.
Wow, this offense, they have a lot of faith in this running back, knowing if they get down in this area of the field, he can get it done and he can answer the bell. 2 rushing touchdowns already for this offense.
21, Hawaii, 10.
He'll take the return, try to get better field position. Good job by the coverage unit to put a stop to that return. Here comes the Fresno State offense onto the field. They stuck the last drive in the end zone. They'll try to follow suit here. Looking to throw on first down. Strong pass rush gets to the quarterback, and they get him at the 46.
And it's such an advantage for this defense to have an outside linebacker like that can rush the passer because they can set the edge. They can get off the ball.
Running free. And there they go again with another huge gain on the ground. He's finally run out of bounds. The Bulldogs just got that huge run. They love another explosive play. Snagged in the middle. It's Teray. Touchdown, Bulldogs! And they take... Now this offense is back on the field. From the gun, the running back has it. It's the runs like that that can really help your field position as they're up at the 35.
They've got a lead here in the 4th quarter, and there's certainly still plenty of football to go, but this is where you'd love to control the flow of the game, right? You want to dictate everything to the defense, and you do that by running the football. That was a really nice run. This offensive line is firing off late. Looks like they're getting stronger as the game goes on, and that is a good sign for the offense.
They'll try to pick it up on the ground. At midfield, he's got room. He's loose. He's showing it all. The juice, the jets, the moves, and he's got it down to the 16-yard line.
I think one of the biggest reasons why the scoreboard looks the way it does is this offense has been dominant on third down. They have found a way to stay on the field. They do it again here late, running the ball on third.
They're in the red zone, and they'll pass it. Grabbed in the middle. It's Teray. Can't quite cross the plane to get the 6, but they'll have the first down. This offense in scoring position with a fresh set of downs. He's looking to throw. And he got smacked just as he released the pass. It's incomplete.
A lot of times when you go back and you revisit these games, who takes advantage of these opportunities in the red zone, in these goal-to-go situations? Bad job on first down by this offense.
Got nothing last time. Now 2nd and goal from the 3. Wants to go up top. Here comes the heat. And he was hit just as he released it, and it falls to the turf.
You've got great field position here. You got to pay it off. Who is your go-to receiver that can make a play in this situation?
He's going for the goal line. Touchdown, Fresno State. This offense has it with really good field position. Quarterback making checks. They'll come out on this drive and let it rip. Going for it all. And it's incomplete as he tried to thread that needle to the back corner of the end zone. Try to make up for some of that lost ground on second down. Try to get the edge with a quick touch pass. That is a big win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball. It'll be 3rd and long. Looking to throw, and he needs a chunk play. Another interception. This guy just can't find his own player. First play of the drive, wants to throw. Caught over the middle. It's Toure. They knock him down, but he's got enough to get it across the line and pick up the first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. They'll run it. They want to take their time here. Pulled down after a nice run, and they're in the red zone at the 19. And the Bulldogs in a good spot here with 2nd and short. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. And he really needed to hold on to that one, but it was not loose, and 3rd down is coming. Trying to pick up a first down. On 3rd and short, they'll try to pick it up with the pass. Active hands from the defense forcing that incomplete pass. And they decide to trot out the kicker. The kicker will reach for a 36-yard attempt. Splits the upright. Fresno State takes over, and the offense will go back to work. Firmly in control of this game. We'll see if they just try to run out the clock and get out with a victory.
Everybody on offense here should feel really good about their performance today, too, David. They had a really good game plan coming into this one, and they went out and they executed at a very high level.
Yeah, lights out, and this game's over. I'm interested to see the philosophy now. Do we keep chucking the pill and keep trying to score points? Because it's the defense's responsibility to stop them, or do they just run this clock and say, all right, we did enough today. We kicked them in the face.
Turning it on. Big pickup on the ground here to keep this drive moving and give them a first down. And they don't have to go for a touchdown here with this little time left and with the lead, but they might anyway. Trying to find the end zone. Touchdown, Bulldogs. And they add 6 more to the board with that trip to the house. They push the lead out here in the 4th quarter and close to getting back on track and going 2-1. And let's check in with Kevin Connors in the studio. Kevin?
Fellas, it's gone final in a huge top 25 showdown. Here's how it went down. Georgia looked dominant on the way to victory today. That offense had 0 problem putting up.
There's a long and storied history of great games between these two rivals, and this chapter adds another to that legacy.
Really impressed by the poise by the winning team as well here. They weren't overhyped in this game. They came out, they looked prepared, they were calm, definitely confident. David, they were able to go out and execute well enough to get this win.